spin move, and it's a low pull. Oh, that got pushed down quickly. Oh, it's rolling back toward their goal line. Liz Penny alertly stops it. Okay, they're trapping flick side. Very open here. Very open cup. Like J.D. gets it off. Oh, and it isn't handled. Look at Riot does not want that cup to set. Oh, they had a chance to get through the cup there, Tina, and they looked it off.
I know.
They're definitely reluctant.
You know, who knows what happened at regionals? You know, maybe they learned that they can't really go through low.
Yeah. A couple of fakes. It's a foul call. Okay, they've worked it out. It's checked in. Maybe does the same fakes. Now this, when she pivots through, there you go, and they're still right at their own goal line. It's a tall task getting through this Fury Cup. Nice break. There's the low one you were talking about, and another low one. Vivian throwing back and forth with, that's Carrie DeLue, number 20.
Okay. I think the Poppers need to work a little bit closer in tandem.
Vivian tried to get through with an aggressive inside-out flick. Low release, and unfortunately went right to a Fury defender. And they convert.
8-3, 1 point to half for Fury.
Okay. Coach comes out, give them some pointers. Riot takes a long walk back upwind and regroups to try again to pull this game back to 8-4. Okay, Amy Little is consistently pulling from the right sideline, giving that inside edge, trying to invert it. It's getting good distance on that. It's a good pull on the upwind. It's a tough wind to pull through. Okay, Riot working it back and forth. Kim Blakemore. Okay, they're trying to spread it out and look at other options, putting it downfield. J.D. steps in and gets the block. This Penny quickly gets a mark on her. When Ambler has it. Amy Little in the red zone. Ooh, that didn't look like that was supposed to get released. Holy cow. It was caught, but there apparently was a call. Is it a foul on the thrower? A pick? Must have been a pick call.
Right.
So Amy's still got it. Looking backhand. Oh. Okay, the Riot player is claiming she was pushed off of by the receiver in order to get separation, perhaps. Goes back to Amy Little again. Try a third time from here. Crossing back and forth. Here's J.D. Throws a backhand out in front, and it's blocked by Riot, but there's a foul on the throw.
It's their 4th shot at the goal.
Okay, as they scan what they've got here. JD's got it. She's got 3 cutters in the end zone. A 4th, actually. Comes out. Throws it up. And Riot pulls it down again. This time call free. But tries to huck it through the cup, and it gets blocked.
Ouch.
Looks like she pump faked the defender, got her up in the air, and then threw it while she was in the air. Okay, backhand break. Another pick call. It's got sort of stagnant play here, Tina. It seems as though Riot's really stepping up the defense.
Really?
Get a point block there. Vita, I think, got the block.
This is kind of feeling like the Masters final.
All right, they're trying to see if they can get the shots through. They got one and another. Okay, come back a little bit. Seem like they're settling in a little bit more, Riot, and working the field, making the cup have to react to their movement and cover more ground.
Yeah, I like how they're spreading it out a whole lot more. Just gives them more opportunities. It makes the defenders downfield work a lot harder.
They're still content to just get the simple, easy things, hoping something will open up downfield. Vita on the wide side here for a arcing flick might be a great option. Instead, they go to Kathy Scott again, back to Kim Blakemore. Nice low, pretty release. Right off the grass. Oh, unfortunate.
Wow.
But keep having to make that many throws sooner or later. Ooh. What do you think about that one, Tina?
It's hard to tell if it's touch grass.
I think Gwen's asking for help. She's not even sure if she has it. Yep, they called it down, the observer. Said it had a good look and it was down. Now, Riot's got to, they need to not just throw it back and forth here and then turn it over yet again with a short. They got to quit giving Fury a short field is what
right.
I think the issue is. Several of Fury's goals haven't been hard earned by Fury. They've only had to go a few passes, maybe several yards, and score. Got to be thinking field position here.
And we certainly don't want to give Fury any chance to trap them.
Okay, here with these quick little shots into the cup.
Okay.
That's good.
Now next one. Hey, you can't let that wall set up.
Okay, they get it to back to the middle. Nice to Penny. Kicking out the side and a rip around. Beautiful.
I'm loving
to
that
Vita.
pass.
Does she have an open receiver? They're working hard, but the cup has had a chance to set. They didn't even go person there. They stayed in the cup, and there's the arcing pass around. Trailing edge. How about that one?
What a great end to a hell point. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
Leah Town with that tremendous grab. That throw was fast, screaming by her with a ridiculous edge on it. It was going to be a tough catch. That'll fire your team up. Just exactly what Riot needs. And then here comes their superhero to fire up the team. Okay, the score is 8-4. To prevent Fury from taking a half, Riot's got to get an upwinder here. Got to get a D and get an upwind break. Okay, Deb Cussin is pulling. Again, the favorite spot seems to be from the right sideline with these big upwind pulls. As she approaches. It's going to get a little bit of a roller, and it might turn around and come back this way.
I want to get trapped.
Yeah, but they're giving them the forehand. They're trapping forehand, and doesn't seem to be a wing out there. Well, she is. There's Vivian. Yep, she stepped up, but they broke it. Oh, got a block. Took it right in the face.
Oh.
Liz Penny.
Man.
Ouch. Took that in the schnoz.
She's the only one who knows exactly how much snap was on that throw.
Man, looks like she's turning around asking if the thrower's okay since she threw it so hard. I'm kidding, of course.
She's bleeding.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the discussion could have been on that. She blocked it with her face. I mean, you know, it's unfortunate for her, but she's pushing through it. It's tough. Big game tough. Vivian's got it. The cup has, of course, had a chance to set. They're trying to work them. Penny is popping. Katie Holmos back to the middle, and now back to Vivian. With that quick high release backhand, she gets it around to break the mark to Penny, back to Vivian. This cup is wide. It just looks like there could be a hole in it if somebody just steps in. A big fake. They're getting good talk from behind the cup. The Fury defenders are.
Yeah, I still think two poppers in tandem can work one of those players and get a throw through the cup.
Wow, that was big. Pretty throw. Yeah, it seems like the wings are reacting to when an extra popper comes in, though. They're sort of cheating in.
Well, then put somebody back and pull them out.
Well, you need the wide swing, too. And I mean, it seems they can overplay over here. If they can get it.
There we go.
Here, now kick it out, quick. Oh, great saving catch.
That.
There we go, it's nice.
Smart as oh no. Keep it
working,
going.
keep working, don't let them set. It's nice, they're doing fine. Back to Vivian in the middle, they're in the red zone. And about 15 yards out on the flick sideline. They're not trapping his Fury, they're just allowing her Riot to work it back and forth. Content that they're getting just that, but no more. Vivian gets a flick off.
You know, it's a four-person cup, but a lot of times it looks like a 1-3-2-1, and so they're not close enough so you can just zip it through.
Vivian tried the one that they wanted her to try. Big break. And field position put. And we'll do it all again. Okay, as Riot walks it up, it's Deb Cussin in the middle, kicking it out to Vivian, looks backhand, fakes once, then gets it off. It just seems like after they get it back to her, nothing else happens. She's willing to try that. I gotta admire her her guts there, but that's a tough throw.
Sideline says it's up.
They called it down.
It's refreshing to see the play continue. They go to the observers. The call is made. Sideline is ignored. It makes it much more viewer friendly.
Yep, play continues. Sprout's got the disc. Hard pivoting and hard marking by Liz Penny. Applying the pressure, and there's a foul on the mark. Sprout throws up a hammer, and it's caught.
Wow.
Tough catch.
Fading
Big
away
goal.
hammer to the back of the end zone.
But I couldn't see who she threw that to. Sprout.
So that's the half. Fury takes it 9-4, clearly in control for the entire half.
And for that's a dominating first half. Seems to be nothing slowing Fury down. Riot's got to be a little bit stingier with the disc. They seem to be taking a few too many chances. Not content with where the great field position they've gained, they seem to keep wanting to put the bigger one up. But they've also been throwing those arcing flicks in on the, like just outside their own end zone. So they're not really thinking about where they're giving it up with some of those big chances they're taking.
As you said before, there's been a number of easy scores for Fury, and they're focused enough that they can make the quick heads-up score.
Well, what would you change if you were Riot coming into this second half?
I said it during the first half. They've got to figure a way to get through that cup quickly. And you saw it in that last point where they kept it moving, used their fakes. I mean, it's not an insurmountable cup. I have to give Fury a lot of credit, though. It's a really good cup. The front of that zone is very difficult, but certainly not unable to be penetrated. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think if you get a couple poppers in there, one coming in actually inside the cup, and having another one right behind, it seems to collapse the cup. If you get it to the shallower popper, at least a little bit, if nothing else, if they get it and it doesn't collapse the cup, you're receiving it just in front of them. So when you pivot and pivot strong and through the cup, you're going to be reaching past those two people playing in the center of those four defenders and get it off to the other popper. Perhaps a wing, somebody else. They've got to step through that cup. Okay, what would you do differently if you were Fury this half? Would you change anything, Tina?
There's no need to. Riot is focused on getting through there. I mean, if you wanted to mix up the D, you'd come down in person, could probably get an early turn, but I would still go with what's working. It's not the kind of game where you have to change the D every 2 or 3 points. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. Why change things? You've got a pretty sizable lead here, taking the approach that they have defensively. They're doing the spread out 4-person cup both directions, upwind and downwind, and it's been successful both ways. Until Riot shows they can handle it, why change it? Why change that? You're also getting a chance to save the legs of your defenders. They're not having to run a whole lot in that D.
Yeah, you save the legs of your defenders, and there's a turn, and you bolt, and it's too hard to pick up everyone on D quickly enough.
Okay, Sprout's opening pull of the second half here goes quickly out of bounds. Looks like about midfield on the backhand sideline. But of course, Riot's going to take it in the middle of the field here. It's a great position. Great way to start the opening point of the second half. The thing about these pulls that are out of bounds, it's not really hurting Fury a whole lot because it gives their 4-person cup a chance to set. So I don't think they're too disappointed if their throws don't stay in bounds. Vivian starts out with it. Quickly drops it to the dump, gets a swing. The outside point cuts off flow. Back toward the middle. Looks like Carrie DeLu has it.
You're keeping somebody out wide, which could work.
If they can get it to her from there, but
They at least need to look at her.
high release. It's really something when she does it. She's got great form. I wonder if she does play disc golf. She's probably a pretty effective putter.
Yeah.
Okay, swinging it back again. All the way to the backhand sideline. The cup catches up. The popper comes through the cup to see what they do with it. Cut off flow. And Deb Cusson comes back across. Vivian has it in her hands again. Finds a hole in the center. And one more. Oh.
I'll tell you, those Fury women pick up quickly.
Got a D. Deep was there. Alicia Barr, number 8. Sprout picks it up. And a flat mark. Hucks it right through there. Gets it off. It's going to fall to the ground. Good defense. Way to cover that. Stay with it. Nice. Getting past the cup here.
Oh, I love this.
Vida swings it. And a forehand across the field. Can it be reeled in? No. Wind pushed it beyond. If they could connect on a couple of those cross-field flicks, could be the difference in the game and certainly give them a big lift coming back.
I like the way Riot looks right now. They're more aggressive. They're getting it through the middle. They're just crisper on their throws.
Looks like they're going to trap Fury on the backhand sideline. Big huck by Gwen Ambler. Quickly D'd by Cusson. Back to Cusson from, I believe, Carrie DeLu. Who threw back to Vivian. Okay, don't have to do it big.
Man, that looks so nice.
And here goes a big one upfield. Fury person got the position, and she called a foul, but I think it was her own player who appeared to run into her. The crowd gives their reaction. And if that person who just shouted that was the observer, which I'm sure he wasn't, we would be playing on right now with Riot having possession. Yep, no call. They took it back, and it'll be a Riot's disc. Vivian approaching. Vita's taking a wing spot to her flick. Is she going to throw that bending flick to Vita? Wow, big backhand. Holy cow, look at that one. Wow. All right, rolls out of bounds. That's not a great place for Fury to start. Let's see if Riot can pin him into the corner and
That's a
not let
fine
him out.
punt. That's a fine punt.
Sometimes that field position, just giving up field position, giving up the disc to gain field position is an advantage. It works in what you have to do in football when you can't advance it, and it certainly is the case here in Ultimate. Nice catch, thrown behind the receiver. Beth Wise, back to Deb. Back to Beth. She has Julia Gardner over there trying to get the wing open, but she puts it downfield. Look at that! Vita Town giving it everything she's got. And hearing it from the crowd. They love the effort. That was a majestic dive.
That would have pumped Riot up incredibly. She flew through the air for seconds there.
She almost steered while she was up there. Got an electric kick from her legs.
Changed direction.
It's like, I'm not coming down yet. I've still got a chance.
Well, I'll tell you, Vita Town's going to have something to teach those junior women at Worlds in Finland this coming August. She's going to be the coach of the U.S. junior girls team along with John Sandell from Sub-Zero.
Well, that is, unless they come back and win this game, she might have to rethink that. Oh, great fake. Okay, field position. Again, Gwen Amler picks it up. That was a laser backhand across the field. Great catch. Full extension. They're moving it well.
Fury's keeping it nice and open.
Oh yeah, that sure is. It's like the disc just took a zigzag pathway up that sideline. That was beautiful. Ooh, not sure that was the throw of choice.
Wow.
But when it's going your way, it's going your way. And holy cow, it looks like Fury can do no wrong at this point.
(10-4). There were 9 turnovers in that point.
9 turnovers. I think that turnovers increase when you've got a windy tournament, not just because of the way it affects the disc, but because these women are certainly willing to play field position and give up possession a bit more because of that. So the turnovers are increasing. Wow, it bounces to the back of the end zone.
In some cases, there's strategic turnovers.
Yep. Like even putting it into a certain spot on the field. Nice.
I'm liking that.
Is there someone there? Oh, but that crosswind.
That's okay. That's strategic.
Yeah, they didn't want to give it up in their end zone. Boy, it went out much shallower than I thought.
Right.
J.A.Z. putting in play with the cup. Oh, and they're right there.
No contest.
Seems like the wing covering behind that open cup. I guess the wing was actually on the line. That probably would have been a short deep. Someone in that position was a little slow in getting over there to take away the one. That was the one receiver in the area, and there was no one there.
Yep. 11-4 Fury.
As you see Vita and Vivian at the brick mark trying to discuss who they want on the field for this next point. They're going to need to come away with a point here to try to start some momentum. Amy Little's she's got great form on that backhand. Wow. Even the simple crossfields sometimes are just not easy. Kim has it. Goes back to Vivian. There's the flick we were talking about. Beauty. But it almost seems like after they get that big break, it's as if the Riot receivers are running toward the only defenders that are there rather than open areas.
Right.
I'm sure that's not the case, but Fury seems to just know where they're going to go with it. Oh, what a great catch. Penny has it in the middle of the cup. Sends it back to Kim Blakemore, to Vivian. That's a well-placed flick, but oh, great bid. Couldn't quite reel it in. Looks like JD is really going to want to start it coming back.
I got a piece of it, for sure.
I think the crowd is a bit stunned by the one-sided score here. Don't you think, Tina?
Yeah, I think they they didn't expect the women's final to be like this, particularly since last year, I know it was a 1-point final.
Wow, Amy Little put one up there in a hurry. Keep working it. Ooh. Calling for a travel. Nope. Took her steps back and checked it herself, it looked like. Okay, they're real close here. There's no need to rush anything. This is where you can go back and forth until something certain opens up.
Nice layout.
Looks like she hit her hand. Appears to be starting to rain a little bit, Tina. Wonder if this is going to affect things some. As long as it stays light like this, it shouldn't do much, but if it starts to really start to pour, I mean, I think they're going to have to consider. The skies look kind of ominous on the far side of the field, and the wind is blowing whatever that is toward us. We'll have to see. Maybe it'll hold off through the end of this game. Okay, we've got another trapping cup. Vivian's got her arms stretched out. J.D. throwing a big fake. Bending flick. And continuing across and keep the disc moving. Amy Little again cranks one right away. Well played. Look at the way those two receivers, both the receiver and the defender, just strong went to that disc. Was there a call?
Call and throw.
It's going back. Interesting. She threw it without anybody on her, it looked like. It's hard to imagine there was a foul on the mark there, Tina.
No, I think you're right. I think I'm wrong.
You're wrong. Does that mean I'm right?
I can't quite say that.
Well, she did it again anyway. Here we go. Instant replay. And the same result. Riot gets it. Vivian has it. Continues. Katie has it. Quickly gets it off the line. That's smart. Across the field. His defense just seems to be in the right places so much of the time.
I know.
Vivian has it. Backing up a little bit. It's okay. There's the hole. Ah. Look at Penny. Look at Penny. There she is, loose Penny. Can she get the next one off? She seems to do good things when she gets it. She gets it, doesn't have anything beyond, and quickly gets it back to one of the drivers behind her. Katie's got it in the corner. Nobody's attacking the corner. Kim gets it to Vivian, looks in the middle, closes quickly, throws that backhand high release one more time. Katie has it, gets rid of it.
I got to value it, but not that far from the end zone. There we go.
I think there's a foul on that one. Yep. It's thrown to Sarah, number 16. J.D. came through her to get to that disc, it looked like. At least that's what the Riot player is claiming. Okay. Looks like it's a turn. Wait, did she rule in favor of Fury? So they're still discussing it. If you have position in front and the defender touches the disc, but they come through you to get to it, it's still a foul, even though they hit disc before you did. Because they contacted you first. That's a foul. Looks like that was the ruling here.
Okay.
So Riot was awarded the disc right on the goal line. Should be able to convert this one. All the D is behind.